All right, so one of my friends from work asked me a question on my previous follow-up to hardened malloc video about can you basically get the same sort of memory protection from hardened malloc by linking against the mcheck GNU extension and using mcheck and probe. So the answer is you can get some additional protections from it, but the issue is that you can't just link against that library. You have to edit the source code, and I told him that I'd give him a demonstration. So what we've got is we've got our heap-zero program here, and as demonstrated in previous videos, the problem is that the string copy is going to cause a buffer overflow in which we can inject an exploit and thus cause this function pointer to be overwritten to be a function pointer in the program that we control rather than the code flow controls. So if we link against the mcheck library as described on the mcheck man page, and they say, to be effective, the mcheck function must be called before the first call to malloc or related function. In cases where this is difficult to ensure, linking the program with lib-mcheck inserts an implicit call to mcheck. So let's compile our program with that. And we've added the mcheck library here. And let's do an object dump to grab where winner is. And it's at 1186, 401186. So into GDB we go. And we are going to put in a breakpoint right after the string copy, and we will insert the old exploit code that we used to have before. So it's 401186. And let's check out our RAX register. Strange, oh, I input the wrong value. Checking it again. And we've got our exploit in there. We've got all our A's. But you'll notice that when I continue here, we didn't pass. And that's because memory seems to have been increased on the D area. So even though D is 64 bytes long, and we need 80 bytes to fill in the buffer plus the metadata for F, things seem to have grown a bit, and the no winner function seems to be deeper into the program than previously. So where's my object dump again? So 1197. So it's a little bit deeper. So let's rerun again, but instead of 80, let's put 128. And take a look at it again. Take a look at RAX. And this time we've overwritten that value. So if we continue on, we will have passed the level. Now, what mcheck allows us to do is we can use this mcheck check all and let's take a look at our object dump again. It's 1196 this time, and we're looking for 11A7 is the no winner function. So let's run that exploit again. Didn't like that. Why didn't I like that? Because I didn't backtick it properly. But while we're at it, let's get... So this is our mcheck as seen here. So we want to go right before that mcheck to see what our RAX register is right after the string copy. And let's dump the RAX register. And we have overwritten the no winner function with the winner function. But if we continue on here, we get this abort signal because mcheck check all has discovered that we've overwritten our memory area and has aborted because of that. So also, just to show you, mcheck is also available with Clang. Uh, 1190. And let's grab that code again. And I'm not actually sure if Clang gives us that additional padding here or not, but let's just assume it does, and if it doesn't, then we'll work around it. So and continue on. And again, it's the signal abort because we've gone too far. So mcheck does work with Clang and GCC. The issue I have using this mcheck is that you've started instrumenting. You have to know where to put this mcheck to be able to protect yourself with it. And if you already know what the problem is, we already know that string copy is the problem. Why don't we just fix string copy? Why don't we do that instead? So that's one of the, like, if you're already instrumenting your code, then write the proper code first. Now, it is an additional check. The thing is, you have to know what you're checking against. So I'm not going to say it's bad. It's obviously an additional security feature that you can use. But you have to you have to be aware of all the areas that you need to protect, which in itself is a good thing. but you know, the way that software goes, what happens if the next guy comes along and like wants to refactor this code and doesn't really know what mcheck does, but he knows that string copy is supposed to, he wants string copy to go a little bit later. So he does something like this, and now you've lost your protections. So you've lost your protections if you don't call mcheck the right way. And I'm also wondering about the performance detriments that mcheck would give you. So if you're doing an mcheck on every time you touch upon a mallocked area, it might cause significant performance overhead. But yes, it is a way in which you can help protect your programs. I haven't looked too much into the mprobe function. Maybe I'll do another video on that in the future here. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.